Good evening. Welcome to Investigator News. This is the Weather and Lifestyle News Channel. Are we a little late, or was the intro long? I don't know, Karen. Karen, did you see how messed up LA is? San Diego and wow. I was watching that and I got a clip. Probably I'm gonna try to show it at the end. Um, is God mad or what? I mean, I know what Southern California looks like, and wow. I mean, boulders, huge boulders as big as houses. So, yeah, Karen answered that question. You sure it wasn't a long intro? Did I play the intro 3 times or something? No, I had a whole house full of kids, and they were all rowdy. The 3 grandkids and the two puppies and madness. I had to kick them all out. So, um, wow. And there's more coming. I don't think they realize there's more coming. I mean, they already got portions of um, Arizona and Southern California, and now we have this new, not earthquake. Yeah, they even got an earthquake. Uh, this new storm, Harold, and then I think the one behind it's Franklin. So hey, it's the beginning of the tornado, hurricane, and it's going to mess your life up storm season. So, um, well, hello, Impaler. I know who you are. I might need to, um, Lee. Um, I'm thinking, and Lee don't even know this. If he'll commit to it, have him on every Thursday. See, I'm not the only one. Look, I'm not the only one late. Susan just got here. Uh, Lee, what do you think of that? Every Thursday, my new show. Hmm. We'll see. I figured I'm gonna have to give him a call probably tomorrow. I got a lot on my plate today. Um, Earthquakes. Oh boy. Well, let's go back to the storms. We got Franklin. Um, it looks like it's going to hit the islands. Um, they say, Dominican Republic might be hit. Um, will you commit to that every Thursday for me? I mean, did I bribe you or did I blackmail you, William? To be honest, I threatened to break Karen's pinky finger if she didn't do the show with me. So, but I need a commitment for every Thursday. Um, so Puerto Rico too. Franklin is fixing to hit. So let me get this. Like I said, folks, I'm running late today. I should have waited and made sure I had everything all set up. Oh, looky here. It pulled right up first time. All right, here we go. Maybe.
Winds have gusted over 50 miles an hour. I'm going to show you locally what storms like this can do, because here out of the open exposure, there's wind. It is gusty, no doubt about that. You get, though, it can work confined spaces. You see how the winds really begin to accelerate. Like you can see it here. You can see I'm going to lean into that wind. It is really what's called the Bernoulli effect. Everything is compressed, and so the winds end up accelerating as a result. That's an area of localized things that happen block by block. In a city, we have all the buildings, and then the air wants to throw between those buildings.
Oh, we don't want him. Okay, Lee, I'll call you tomorrow, and I think the stuff he sends me all the time. He thinks I don't pay attention to it, but I do, and I think I need to start rolling them out with me on Thursdays. Huh? We'll see. All right. So then we got. Oh my goodness. Then we got. Let's see if I can set this up.
Well, the Atlantic remains.
Oh, and William, you're going to be happy. Oh, looky there. She came right up. All right. One of these times I'm gonna have to figure out her email and give her an email and tell her that she's well loved here. Yeah. And even by she's even well loved by William's dog. She just up sits pretty and everything for this.
Extremely active. We have a lot of activity out here with areas to watch and invest and tropical depression Gert. But really, none of these are players. There's Tropical Storm Franklin that we are keeping our eye on. And this looks like it could be a really big rainmaker for the Dominican Republic. So here's a look at Franklin right now and its projected path. It is expected to make landfall in the DR by tomorrow, bringing a lot of rain with it. So we could see upwards of 10 inches of rain, isolated higher amounts. So this would be a big flood threat. Now, as it continues to move to the north, we could easily see this emerge in the Atlantic as a hurricane. So this is one that we're going to be watching for the next couple of days, but certainly the rainfall over Hispaniola will be the biggest impact.
So you guys could see they're rolling right out. They're just lining up in the Atlantic, and they're all coming from the west coast of Africa. And that's usually when they start rolling that like this, we're going to have a very stormy hurricane and tornado season. Now, what's going on in LA? I think it was the seeding of the clouds from Mexico. I don't think they realized what they did until now. But everybody's got water. You know, it just flows right out to the ocean. You know, I'm like, I don't want to give them no more water, but I said that yesterday. Let's I don't want to bore you guys, so let's get on to with the earthquakes. Oh yeah, we got some earthquakes here. The two recent ones, one was in the Fiji Islands, and one was a lone one by itself up in Healy, Alaska. So let's see if this comes up. Oh yes, looky there. Uh, I don't ask me, I don't know. So the sunflower thing from yesterday, you know that is starting to make a big hit on the news. Yeah, we you guys got it here first, and boy, it was a crack up, and they're real serious. They're real serious about their sunflowers. All right, so the earthquakes. Uh, I really do want to get to this, and um, I'm almost expecting something over in Iceland, maybe soon. Um, just what I'm seeing. Um, here's one right out in the middle of southeast of Australia. It's in the ocean, folks. I don't know if you see a little blue dot sitting right there. Um, there we go. It shows you just a little bit of Antarctica, and this is in the ocean. It's in between two fault lines. Now, it's not very big. It was only a 4.6. And then we have some of the ones going to 4.9 on New Zealand, all the way to Tonga, 4.7. Um, and then we have Vanuatu that recently had a big earthquake. That was 4.5. Now, you know what got me? I went over here, and there was one in Xiaomi, India, 4.8. I seen it as a 5.0 this morning. So we had that one in Southern California. We had the one in Vanuatu. Now we got this one. They're all real close together. Um, so, and oh, hi, Rocky. Yes, I'm gonna for the beginning of the next show, I'll bring him in for a second so everybody can see Rocky again. He's getting big. He's getting big. Jewel can just look up over my desk now. She's gotten real big and tall. All right, so let's get back to earthquakes. Honshu, Japan, 4.7. See, they're all running about fives or fours and fours and fours, but some of them in between 4.7 and a 5.0. Well, we don't want to be in the ocean. I don't think so. Um, yeah, let's not be in Valdez, Alaska, 2.8. Remember the oil spill, folks? You know, a little bit of history, which is not on this day, But, look at how much we had to clean up. Every time there's an oil spill. What about the one off the coast in the Gulf Coast that had to be cleaned up? And, we don't hear about that much anymore. We're not seeing the oil spills like we used to. Um, Hawaii does not need any earthquakes. 2.5. Now we get on to the coast of California and the West Coast. We have a 3.3 in Petrola, California. Then we go down a little bit and we have a San Bautista, California. That was a 2.6. Um, we have one in Ojai. Uh, now, Ojai, folks, this could be an aftershock because it was Ojai that had the 5.5 in Southern California during that, right before the storm hit. Well, they say it was real close. It was starting to rain really hard. Then there was a fire, and then boom, they had a 5.5, and that was in Ojai. So they recently had a 2.7, which could be an aftershock. Toyah, Texas, 3.2. Then we have Ackerley, Texas, 3.4. Nordheim, Texas, 2.6. That's 3 different locations in Texas. Ground is wet, and it's going to start. I hate to see the landslides and the earthquakes we're going to see in Southern California and Arizona and Texas, Mexico, maybe. To me, every time I remember hearing landslides in California when it would rain a lot, we would get some big earthquakes. So let's see if we can catch them together. And then we had one up in Cowles, Nebraska. Boy, Karen, I don't think we've ever heard of any in Nebraska. So it should be all heading east. Now, will it go up into Massachusetts? Will it go and take a look at Karen and Susan and shake them up, or is it going to go down to the Carolinas? There was one down in Chile that was 4.6. We had a lone one over here in central Turkey at 4.7. I went and looked. The majority of the ones in Turkey around this area are 4.5, 4.7. They never get any greater. Dominican Republic, a 3.7. Puerto Rico, a 3.0. Let's see if I can get one of these other ones. And Guanica, Puerto Rico, a 2.5. So there we have it. Okay, onward. The Dodger Stadium. Wow, when I seen this, I was really amazed. Let's see if I can get a good picture of it. I think so. It looks like an island, folks. The Dodger Stadium out in LA. I don't think I've ever seen that area with that much water. Ever. I mean, and my dad watched the news a lot, and if I think he would have came out and told us because he was big on that. Something on the news would catch his attention. He'd always bug us in our rooms or come out in the living room or kitchen, wherever we were, and let us know. I think he would have definitely came out and showed us this. Wow, Dodger Stadium. It's just an island. Boy. Never in Nebraska. See, Karen says the same thing with their earthquakes. I don't think I've ever seen any in Nebraska. I mean, Montana. We've had Montana, Wyoming, Utah. I don't know about Iowa either. I don't think we've ever seen them in Iowa or in the Dakotas. All right, so this one here, you guys, this is crazy. Do bubble machines get rid of mosquitoes? Expert answer is a life hack goes viral. Yeah, heck, I'm gonna throw a bubble machine out in my backyard. The skeeters are bad back there, and those June bugs. We need something to get rid of the June bugs and that horrible buzzing noise. When I first moved here, I said, I know my viewers have heard this one before, but the new people haven't. So we move here, and I'm looking at neighbors, and they're kind of welcoming to the neighborhood. And I said, "What is that noise? What machine is running?" And they said, "We don't hear nothing." I said, "That noise, that mechanical sound like an engine." Oh, they don't know what it is. And I kept saying, "See, there it is." And then once it quit, and I said, "See, there it is again." They said, "Oh, those are June bugs." And I said, "Oh my God, how big is that thing?" Yeah, bugs here. Flying cockroaches are 2 inches long, and they fly and they swoop at you. Oh no, yeah, me. And they say it's worse in Florida with the bugs. Oh yeah, let's go get more bugs and get pictures of them. Um, NASA spacecraft makes first Earth flyby after 17-year journey. It's the spacecraft. Yeah, it's ready to retire. It's a tiny little thing. NASA prepares to send 4 volunteers on Mars mission on Earth. It says. Not only that, but this spacecraft is passing between the sun and the Earth on Saturday. The visit marks the first flyby of nearly 17-year-old mission. Um, the dual spacecraft mission provided the first stereoscopic, I'm sorry, um, or multiple perspective, allowing research to extract three-dimensional information from 2D images. Um, so, we got this, it's doing a flyby, but then we have that comet. Let me, okay, a new potentially interstellar comet will be visible to the naked eye next month before leaving our solar system. I don't think it's going to be like the Halley's comet we've seen a few years back, but they say you're going to be able to see this with the naked eye. A newly discovered comet that it's barreling towards Earth may have originated from outside our solar system. They say. An amateur Japanese astronomer, Hideo Nishimura, discovered the comet, and he said it was C 2023. It's falling toward the heart of the solar system on August 12th. Follow up on observations, they say, um, which when we'll be able to see it. The best time to view it will be before a sunrise or sunset. Um, no, you're supposed to, let me see. All right. It will make its closest approach to Earth on September 13th. So, Karen, you ready for this? I mean, if your granddaughter will hold still and take a look, she might see a comet. Get the kiddos out and get those telescopes. Go buy a telescope and watch it and look up close as it goes by. Um, um, for some reason, the United States, they're saying it's due to the smoke, but it's really not clear. Um, they say Earth's atmosphere is basically there is a smell in half the states that people just it's really bad, and they don't know where it's coming from. They said the more there's wildfires, the more smoke and toxic chemicals will be put in the air. Um, I'm looking to see where it's going to be closest that this smell is at. As I thought, tried to find earlier and I couldn't find it, so I thought I just missed it. Um, it's eastern and midwestern Canada and the United States where the smoke has been heavy. So, all right, let's get never in a. You're saving for a high chair. Wow. Get one that can be used as a chair, Karen. I mean, it's a little bit more money. That's what we got for Danica. So it was kind of like a high chair, but you could put the seat on there, but you could take the seat off and as a booster. And she used that at the table for a long time. And then when we got her little table and chairs, she sat on it instead of the chairs. But see if you can find one, Karen. This is a smell, and everybody cannot figure out what the smell is. And they say it's not really chemical; it's more like um, sulfur. It's in between sulfur garbage smell. And here they're saying, "Oh no, it's chemical smell," is what the government's telling them. So they're considering wearing masks. All right, KFC. Oh, you don't y'all just love KFC? They don't have a kitchen table. No, it's a high chair. But if you're sitting in a chair, Karen, and she's up high enough that you can feed her, you know what I'm saying? If you're sitting in a regular chair, and then if you use it as a booster seat, then she can sit like a big girl in a chair. I don't know. We'll talk about it. All right. So what's at KFC? Yeah, I know everybody's just loving this. It's going to be a new one. Actually, it's been out for about 2 weeks, but they want to make its debut out this week with KFC funnel cake fries. Go get you some. Tell me how they are. I never did the funnel cakes at the fair. I always wanted the deep fried pickles, so or tomatoes. I always went for stuff like that, never the funnel cakes. But funnel cake fries. And they said, ask your local KFC if they got it. All right. Susan says you always keep having bears and alligators. Well, this time it's a buck. Let's see if I can set this up. Um,
Watch out, buddy. Want to fight?
oh, let's see if I can get this. All right. Let's see.
Watch out, buddy. Want to fight?
Might.
You want to go, bud?
And yeah, it got him. You don't. Yeah, they'll fight you to the end. You can get hurt by one of these big bull elks. Deers are just as bad. These things can kill you. Um, don't, if you're going to go in the woods, at least have something to protect yourself from these guys. Um, okay, it looks like we're at the funny post. Um, it's a bad day. Yeah, we know it's a bad day when you wake up face down on the pavement. You put your bra on backwards and it fits better. You call suicide prevention and they put you on hold with horrible music. Your birthday cake collapses from the weight of the candles. You want to put on the clothes you wore home from the party and there weren't any and they are no longer in your house. Oh, that's scary, Karen. I've never been. That means that this person went home naked. or were they forget what they were wearing? How many forget what they wore yesterday? Or what they ate yesterday? Yeah. Okay, you turn on the news and they are showing escape routes out of the city. Your twin sister forgot your birthday. Your horn goes off accidentally and remains stuck as you follow a group of Hell's Angels on the freeway. Yeah, that's a bad day. Your blind date turns out to be your ex. Yikes. All right, your income tax check bounces. You put both contacts in one eye. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a bad day. Okay, what about rejected cereals? These are cereals that people thought it would be really funny with decorative fronts and pictures on the box. But no, they didn't make it. Toxic waste puffs, Beerios, Kevorkian Krispies, honeymoon nuts, Chernobyl charms, Ebola O's, Cap and Crack, um, Kellogg Ganja Puffs, Lucky Tabs Ovacid, Colostomy Crunch, Phil Graham Crackers, Fruit and Fabio. Look again, them ain't raisins. Limbaugh Logs, Kellogg's, none of your business. Special AK-47, Una Brand, Nuttin' Bitch. Oh boy, yeah, no wonder that one was turned down. And Caca Puffs. Oh boy. All right, folks, that is it. And we have another show coming up in about 30 minutes. And we hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. There wasn't no gator biting today and no bears breaking into your car. But we had we had Kellogg's None of Your Business Crunch. Oh yeah, just what we need. And Southern California, basically, it was pretty bad. And so subscribe and hit the like. The thumbs up, and share. I'm going to close the show with the destruction of California. And some of it is Arizona, and some of it is Nevada. Okay, I had to think about which one I didn't mention. Okay, folks, so come on back in about 30 minutes. And tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll have another weather and lifestyle news show. But then we got William and me tomorrow night. All right, so come on back and share with your friends and family, and we'll see you tomorrow. God bless, folks.